My vision of life in USA summed up in a couple lines. I lived in France for 21 years, and it was at that moment that my life took a turning point, which I would describe as a very decisive moment for the rest of my life. This turn was my departure from the United States. My choice was made in just a few weeks after passing from a former student to a university, who then decided to also go to the USA to study at a university. I was excited about learning a new language and experiencing new things on this new adventure. So I thought a good thing for me would be to try my luck in soccer abroad while continuing higher education. My decision to come here was quite late. That's why my English is average. I did not have much time to prepare. Since then it has been 5 months since I left France. My view of the United States has changed a lot since before I got here to now. Knowing that the USA is the most powerful country in the world, Europeans have many prejudices about Americans and about life in general here, as I think you have about us too. I will not give you a list of all the stereotypes that exist in the US, but I will state the most important. The first prejudice is that the food is very greasy and the portions are double in the USA. This is one thing I confirm. Here the proportion between price and quantity is very different from us. For example, in the restaurants in France, for the same price as in the USA, you have half as much food. If you do not pay attention to what you eat here, if I don't pay attention to what I eat here, I can gain weight very quickly. A second prejudice is that in the USA everything is big and modern. Also, I confirm with better examples, cars here are enormous vehicles, whereas in France 4x4 and big cars are rare. People prefer smaller and accessible cars. I can also state that infrastructures that are all huge and very modern. That's something I love. I take as an example the library, which has 3 floors and has high quality material, one thing that influences me more to study. Another prejudice is that the Americans are very patriotic and love their country. Again, I confirm. I can cite as an example that before each football match, the national anthem of the United States is played and most Americans get up and sing it proudly. It was something that had marked on me on my arrival. As last stereotype, I will say that the Americans are very sociable. I was surprised when I arrived on the soccer team when everyone welcomed me despite the fact that we did not know each other. This is one of the things that I appreciate most here. Everyone can give their opinion or talk to whoever they want without being judged by others. There is good connections between people. I met some great people here and that I consider my second family, which allows me not to be overly saddened by the lack of my real family and friends and France. Something I would not have imagined there for a few months ago. In general, what I thought of the US before coming here has changed immensely. USA is a huge country with a very welcoming and sociable people. It's been a great experience so far, and I think it will remain unforgettable to me.